it's me, Dave, Davey Z, heading to the hangar. Gonna put some nuts and bolts on my wings that need to be replaced, and some tie-down straps around the sails, the wings, where they come together, and just a hanger at the hangar. I got a few things I have to do, but right now I'm at Tim Hortons. Check this place out. This is the best. Hi, can I have a medium dark roast with 2 cream and 1 sugar, and then let me see, how about the everything bacon bagel? Now, if I get that with a meal, is it cheaper?
No, it's more. Just gives you a discount on the side.
Okay. I'll just take that then.
$6.24.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, those are my favorite numbers. I play them all the time. I should play it today. But look at the traffic here. I mean, this is Hortons on a Saturday morning, and behind me it's even more. It's coming around the bend there. There's people coming around that you can't see. So Hortons is a pretty good place. Well, yeah, I got some news to share, guys. You're not going to believe this, but we sold our house already. 3 days it sold. Unbelievable. Record sale for us. And August 1st, we have to be out. We're moving back into the old house. I'm stoked. I can't wait. It's going to be great. We're back home. Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. Zola Road, Alden, New York. Take me home, country road. Got to get more money out for this. Just realized I only got a $5 bill. So I'm going to have to use my card. Sure. What the hell? We'll record everything. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to give her a $5 bill and then give her the rest with the card. It'll be $1.24. I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to give her a $5 bill and then give her the rest with the card. It'll be $1.24. Oh man, things are looking up. All the problems we had with the family member that was living there are over. We all settled on something and everything's good. Okay, pulling up to the window. Oh, I got to give you this for the balance. I only had $1 or that for cash. Love my Hortons.
5 first?
Yeah, use the 5 first. Yeah. So Hortons is like the best-selling coffee in the area. They're a Canadian company and they do great here. So best coffee. Kyle O had some coffee. He said it was pretty good. He liked the mustard better. Thanks. Gotta put the bank card away with the wallet. One thing this place normally does is they rush you out of here because they're so busy all the time. Like they'll hand you your shit and tell you to go, but I'm only a mile away from the airport, so I don't mind. Be nice and hot when I get there to eat it. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I know I am. Did I tell you that we sold our house in record time? Three days? Can't believe it. God is on my side, man. The power of prayer is amazing, people. My faith in our Lord is just.
Have a good day.
Thank you. It's just 100-fold since we no, my faith in our Lord has been at the highest it's been ever in my life for the past 2 years. I've really changed my attitude. I love our Lord. I've always loved the Lord. I've just never understood everything that the Bible preached. And I'm starting to really get, I went in the wrong lane. I almost went through the bank line again. I'm getting to know more and more about the life of our Lord and what He did for us and how He makes things happen for us. I mean, I'm living proof of a miracle. I got clean from opiates. I'm on a maintenance program. I probably would have died if I kept going, or been in trouble with the law. I would have got busted or something. Opiates suck. I'm so glad I'm off of them. I haven't had a craving for a Loratab in years. But anyways, prayer. The things I've been praying for, and really reaching out and asking God to, you know, to do this for us, to make this work so everybody's happy. And not just with the house, with my recovery, with my marriage, with my son's life, things that happened with one of my sons, you know, and it's just been a battle for the last couple of years. Losing my best friend, who was like my only brother in the area. Well, not the only brother, I got Carl too. But Carl's a given brother. When you see me put the camera down, folks, it's because there's a cop around. And in New York State, you get tickets for this. Talking and driving, or taping and driving, vlogging as you will. Oh, this dummy's gonna run the red light right in front of me. Just went right through. Oh, he stopped in time. Wasn't paying attention. Come on, man, back up. Giving this asshole room to back up. Look at this. This guy he almost ran the red light, and he's stuck right there now. Well, he got it. This is Transit Road. It's a busy road. Hey, I can do this. What am I doing? There we go. No cop can say anything to me. But I notice sometimes that it gets louder. My truck is loud in the videos, and I apologize for that, guys. So I'll try to talk louder when I have you over there. I'm gonna put my hat on because I need a haircut. I might get a haircut today before my show. It's 10:30 in the morning. I left my house at 8:45. Well, about 9 o'clock. It's taken me an hour and a half to get here because I had to stop at Home Depot and get some supplies. And I had to stop and get something to eat and a coffee, and I had to stop at the store to get gas. So it was 30 minutes right there for all that stuff. But it's all good. I needed it. But yeah, we're just about here. It's real. I can see the airport. Oh no, I can't eat that top one. Oh. Poppy seeds on my sandwich. I just realized I'm not supposed to have them. I'm going to scrape the poppy seeds off. Yeah, I should be great. Sorry, folks, the camera fell. The iPad fell. Never anybody here at this airport. Never. Check it out. Nobody's ever here. Just me. Every time I'm here, it's just me. I wonder if my buddy the deer is out. Man, when it rains out here, these little puddles pile up. I hope the one in front of my hangar is okay. This is great over here. I can go back there and camp all I want, y'all. That's one thing I like about this place. A lot of space to do things. And here we are. Hangar 5. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, DaveyZ. Welcome to my channel. I'm out here in Lockport, New York at my airport. Got my Phantom airplane over there. I like to come out here and get away. I love being in the city. About flying ultralights and parts that are required. I know every little piece counts. I know that. You gotta have everything in order. You gotta have, you know, every nut and bolt tightened down where at least two threads are showing out. You have to make sure your lines are tight. You got to make sure all your bolts on your tires, everything's got to be tested on a pre-flight and inspected. And I'm finding myself doing that a lot. I had a buddy here the other day, and he's a pilot. He's an ultralight pilot. He's got a little bigger plane than I have, but you know, he's an ultralight pilot. He weighs about 259, 260, maybe even a little more, I don't know. But he couldn't get the plane off the ground but 4 inches. It was about that far in one video. And he's telling me I don't have enough horsepower. Now, when I took it down the runway at half throttle, it was almost ready to bounce off the ground on me. So I think I'm pretty sure my weight versus his is the reason. He's too heavy. And that's no slam to my buddy, but he's a little heavy for my airplane, I think. It's a 477 Rotax. But then again, I don't know. I've seen guys that are bigger than me flying, so I don't know. I'm concerned. So my one buddy Joe's gonna come out here and take it down the runway and see what he thinks too. He's gonna try and fly it for me. I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to do crow hops, guys. I'm getting bored just taxiing. I got it. Taxiing's fine. I'm gonna start going a little faster. I know it's gonna come off the ground for me. And it's gonna give me a crow hop, and I'm fine with that. Just, you know, as soon as I come off the ground, I'll pull back on the throttle and land, you know, pull back on the stick so I can flare in. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about that as much as making sure it leaves the ground. Now, what I did for my airplane, I ordered a flight log from a place online. I didn't get it yet. But I did go ahead and get myself a graph book, and I put in there, you know, the date, the airport, the altitude that I flew, the flight time, what time I took off, what time I landed, and I got gas and fuel consumption so I can know how much gas I'm using. So that's going to be my temporary logbook, and I'm going to transfer it all over what I can from this to my logbook when I get it, the flight, you know, pilot's log. So it should be coming soon. But getting back to the parts on the aircraft, I'm starting to see where people have different views on things, and I respect everybody, but I just don't know who I should listen to sometimes. You know, one guy says pull back on the stick to take off. One guy says you don't have to pull back on a Phantom, it'll take off on its own. And I'm starting to realize it's probably just an individual thing. Whatever works for you works. That's a general life statement. Everybody knows that. So I don't know. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the advice of the guy I bought the plane from. He told me this is the type of bird, this one in particular, and I watched the guy fly it online that owned it before AJ sold it to me. AJ never flew it, but he told me what to do because he watched the other guy. And he flies, he just never flew this one. He got it on a trade and sold it to me. But it's the type of bird, he said, that you have to pull back on the stick a little bit to get the front end off the ground. It's not going to just pop up, this Phantom. It might a little bit, but you got to pull back on the stick a little bit. So that's what I'm going to try. Not much, just a little tad, you know, small inputs. Same with the rudders on this thing, it's small inputs. I noticed that it's very sensitive, so I'm sure it's going to be sensitive taking off. So we'll see. I'm not afraid, I'm not, you know, I'm just taking my time, baby steps till I get my training. I want to be able to taxi and crow hop before I go take my training. That's my goal. I think that's the proper way to do it for me. Some people might disagree. I get it. I'm not going to go way up high. I know 50 miles an hour. If you crash, you crash. But I have to learn to do this. So I'm a hands-on guy. Everything I've ever taught myself to drive or whatever, ride, I just did it because that's the kind of person I am. I'm very hand-eye coordinated. I can play, I'm a drummer. I play guitar. I can drive any vehicle, any stick shift, and boating. I've driven boats. I was in the Navy. I was on an aircraft carrier. I've always been around airline and airplanes, and I love it. So this is what I wanted. This is what I got, and I'm going to teach myself along with instruction how to fly it because I'm educating myself online with videos, just taking in all the info that I can. And I'm going to bring it to the field when I go take my instruction. But today I'm going to do something different, something I haven't done in a while since I'm not going to be able to fly the plane yet, and it's still early in the day. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to pull out my parachute wing, my Power Atlas. I'm going to get out there and see if I can pull it up in the air again. It looks like there's enough wind out there to do it today. That's something I really enjoy. Even though I got rid of the Skip 1, and I got rid of the the paramotor that came with it, the Simonini 202 that I got from Andrew Ekstrom in Frewsburg, great guy. He had their ups and downs, but I still like the guy. He's a decent guy, a great instructor, and he knows what he's talking about. But I still enjoy kiting my wing with the harness I got from Kyle O, because it's just fun. I don't know how to explain it. I've taught myself to forward launch now, you know, to bring the wing up behind me instead of in front of me and get it above my head so I can run into the wind. I haven't gone anywhere in particular to do that, just here at the airport, but it's coming soon. We got some property in PA. I was up there, well, not we, there I go again. It's the family land. It was my Uncle Don's. He gave my dad an acre. Gary lived there, we lived there. Gary basically is the king of the property. But I always say family property, or I slip and say we have property, and I don't mean it in any particular order. It's my cousin's property that we have access to anytime we want. It's family property. But I want to take the parachute there, and it's in the Allegheny Mountains in Pennsylvania, and you know, there's the Kinzu Dam area, and there's a lot of hills behind us. There's enough where I can run down a little, I call it a bunny hill for gliding, because it's a small little hill and you ain't gonna go nowhere unless the wind picks you up and takes you away. And I wouldn't be trying it on days like that unless I wanted to fly up high, but that's in the future. We'll see, but I might take the kite out, because I think I need to put a couple pieces of tape on it so I can open it up here at the hangar and work on it. And you know, there's some spots that need to be repaired. I got the tape in the bag and everything for it, so. The other thing I have to do is I got these gigantic zip ties that have to go around the fuselage of the plane to hold the wings together, because they have to, it's just a safety thing. My buddy Ron told me to do this, so I'm doing it. Ronnie seems to know what he's talking about in his way. Joe, my pilot buddy, he's another one who knows what he's talking about. They all know what they're talking about. I'm trying to find a good weather thing around here, but if I want to know the weather anywhere in the world, I could probably just ask Kyle O. He likes to be a weather predictor. So anyways, I got these long ass zip ties, and I'm gonna put a few around there. But anyways, guys, you know, I just want to say hi, and I'm asking for support of my channel. I'm trying to build it, not because I want to make money on it. That would be nice, but I just want to get it out there and let people see what I'm doing, and you know, see what I'm learning to do with my aircraft, and watch my band, and when I get on the ball with the telemarketers again, and things like that. You know, I'm the kind of guy I just like to have a good time. I like to have fun, no matter what. I'm a goofball. I'm a knucklehead. I like to sneak up behind people and scare them. I'm a stage guy. I'm an entertainer, so I know, I don't know, it's weird. My personality is an entertainer on the outside. I don't mean to be, it just comes out that way. But, on the other hand, I love it. But I'd really like to build my channel up. So if you could, please, just go ahead and subscribe, man. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notifications bell, because then you'll be able to get every video that I post. It'll notify you that I have a video up. And they're gonna get better. In the next couple weeks, I'll be flying, and I'm gonna be posting some good video of myself. Boy, I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes all of a sudden. So I'm gonna get out of this spot, because it's warm, I'm sweating, it's about 85 degrees, and I can see a breeze outside. So I'm gonna go do this, get cooled off, put this on my airplane, this big zipper tie, and then I'm gonna pull the wing out. Maybe I'll set up the camera for that so you can watch me goofing off. I love you all. Please, again, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, detailed comment, ideas for me to do things. If you're a pilot, give me some ideas on my Phantom Ultralight. You know, hit the like button and share this shit with people on social media. If you share it, all your friends will see it. Maybe just tell them you know a knucklehead, whacked out ultralight pilot newbie that sings in a band and he lives in Buffalo. I'm trying to get people out here. One thing about this airport is nobody ever here, so I'm here alone. I never get to interview anybody. I thought I'd have friends out here, but nobody's here. But anyways, guys, I'm DaveyZ. I thank you very much for tuning in with me and watching my videos. I'm doing the best I can to make it look good. This is my official YouTube spot, the table where I'll be doing a lot of vlogging. And you know, obviously I do other videos of things, but this is gonna be where all the talking is done. I ain't getting no green screen because that's weird. I don't like it. It would be cool, but I don't need it. All right, thanks again for joining in. My name's Dave. They call me Davey Z. I shouldn't say it that way. I do not appreciate or respect hate or racism. So if you want to be my friend, don't be a racist, all right? Love you all. Peace, love, unity. Say no to hate and racism. I'm Davey Z, and I'll see you next time right here from Hangar 5 at North Buffalo Suburban Airport. I'm out of here. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Dave. Just got done kiting my wing. Man, I forgot what a freaking workout it is. Woo! I was out there, you know, it's getting easier. I still got to learn better technique for forward launch, but I want to go free flying soon, so I'm getting myself ready for that too, besides the ultralight. But just to cool off from all the sweating from doing the kiting for the last hour, I'm going to take a ride down the runway in the airplane just to cool off and see how fast I can get it up. You know what I meant. Clear. Clear. Well, the battery died. I think I flooded it and the battery died. I'm gonna put it on charge, push it back in the hangar, and figure it out another day. I could probably wait a few minutes and it'll probably start, but I don't know. I'm pissed. Clear. Should have started by now. I don't know what I did wrong. All these switches are on. I can smell the gas. Not enough drinking amps right now. Oh, I'm gonna wait a little bit.